Good morning, this is Vicki.
And this is Jo.
And we're the Two Natural Ladies.
And we talk about the good news we all need and ways of getting the most out of life.
We help people with practical, uplifting ways we can all make a difference.
And we're striving for better, not perfect.
And we love a good laugh. Please enjoy the show.
I'm not strong, and I'll be your friend. So that's kind of, in line with what we're talking about.
Yes.
Winning friends and influencing people.
Mm-hmm.
And be a leader. How to change people without giving offence or arousing resentment. So begin with praise and honest appreciation.
Yeah, it's good to appreciate people.
It is.
Yeah, I've actually been every night. I'm putting down 3 people that I appreciate in my life.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I had a bit of a tough conversation to have last week with somebody, and I must have channeled what you'd done because
Good.
I did begin the conversation with true appreciation, and I felt that I felt the temperature come down of what we were talking about, and I felt that they were listening.
And look, I actually tell people when you're writing an email that has a complaint in it to always start with acknowledging whoever it is for what they do. Because yeah, they do. Because if you just go straight into the complaint, their ears won't be open. And you can find things to appreciate about anybody,
Yes.
And it's also like when you get on the phone and you've got to complain to a big company and whoever answers the phone, I always start with, look, this is not, I know you haven't done this. I know, and I thank you very much for whatever you can help. And,
Yeah.
So, and then I always, in my emails, I always finish with, again, another acknowledgement because I think it's important. We're all human beings, and whatever the situation, these people are probably doing the best they can.
Yes, that's right. And just being able to dig for the gold and get that we are all not the same, but, I think sometimes we forget and we feel like we're the only ones feeling a certain way.
Yes.
And we forget that everyone has the same feelings and this, Okay, so call attention to people's mistakes indirectly.
Now, I wonder about that one too.
Well, I've heard have you heard about the sandwich?
No, tell me about the sandwich.
Is it called a compliment sandwich or a, so Joe?
Yes. Yes, Vicki.
Do you know how amazing you are? You just really are amazing. I'm not doing this very well at all. So, yes. So and I really do deeply appreciate our friendship. Yes.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
That'll do.
Okay.
Let's not go any further.
We don't need to go any further.
No.
And so I just want to talk to you about what happened the other day.
Yes.
Yeah. So when you screwed your nose up at the dog on the street.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm just a bit concerned about the dog now. But what I really do love about you is I love your laugh, especially when I make you laugh. How's that for a compliment sandwich?
That was brilliant. Oh, any compliment sandwich like that, I'll take any day.
And I thought I stuffed it up. There you go.
No, you did it brilliantly.
So talk about your own mistakes before criticising the other person.
Right. So what did you do wrong with that dog?
I don't think I acknowledged it enough. No. Okay, so ask questions instead of giving direct orders. Okay, so how do you feel about that dog, Jo?
That sounded like an order question.
Okay.
I'm not too concerned about the dog, actually. I think the dog's just fine.
All right, and let the other person save face.
Yeah, my face is definitely saved.
Okay. So praise the slightest improvement and praise every improvement. Be hearty in your approbation, and lavish in your praise. Okay. So, no, I'm a bit disturbed that you're not worried about the dog, actually.
Oh dear! I saw the dog later. The dog's fine.
Oh,
we had a
okay.
little chat. Yeah. It's all good.
That's really good. I'm
Yeah.
so pleased you had a chat.
Yes, we did. We did.
Oh,
we
wonderful.
got it all sorted.
Great. Okay. So give the other person a fine reputation to live up to. I think you are great with dogs,
Do
Joe.
you think I'll be the dog whisperer?
Yes, I think you could be. Yes. Yes, it's your new career.
Oh, cool.
Yes. So use encouragement, make the fault seem easy to correct.
It's done.
It's yes, what an amazing story to tell,
Yes.
you know. Well done. Well
and
done.
made me happy.
He made you happy?
No, you have. Make
Oh.
the other person happy. About doing the thing you suggested.
Yes.
See, there you go.
Yes.
It all worked out.
That's right.
Yeah.
Dogs are very, very important beings. And
They are.
yeah, you've done well.
Thank you. Well, there you go.
There you go.
So we can win friends and influence people now.
We can. We
Oh,
can.
wow. That's cool.
That was great. Thanks for sharing all that.
Oh, well. Now, did you win any friends or influence
Oh,
anybody on the weekend?
I feel I had a bit of a win.
Yes.
Yes, that was a very good segue, Joe.
Thank you. I'm very good at that.
Yes. So finally, I got to play Cards Against Humanity.
Oh.
The real one, because we do have this card, it's Cards Against Muggles, which is, I think, Harry Potter
Oh.
themed. Is that Muggles?
Yes, yes.
Okay, good, because I'm terrible at that because I didn't watch Harry Potter.
No,
I was too busy having babies and
Right.
I was left at home with the babies while the older ones went out to the movies with
Right.
my husband.
Well,
and
I would
my-
have been sitting with the babies on the couch watching the. Oh, this is when the movies were at the theatre.
Yes, and your kids are
Right.
10 years older
I
than
know,
mine.
I know.
Yes, so there you go. So,
Yes.
and I just never got into it. So anyway, so I actually sat down and played Cards Against Humanity with my children.
Adult children.
Yes.
Mm.
Well, yeah.
Oh, almost adult
Well,
children.
my teen and adult children. So that was fun.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
I think they were all a bit embarrassed to play with me. Talking about remembering that we are all human, but
Yes.
somehow children forget that their parents are human.
Yes, yes. Well, and I guess there are some cards in that can be a little bit risque, and so I think that's wonderful.
Yes. Yes. So
It was funny. I actually had to ask my children some of their words.
we did too, and some of them none of us knew, so we had to Google them.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Well, my kids seem to know all the answers, but
Aha.
yes.
Oh, well, they are 10 years older.
They are again. That's right. Yes, it's good your 16-year-old didn't know the answer to some of those.
Yes. Yes.
Cool. Well, there you go. A win-win-win-win.
Yes. Yes, it was fun just to get lost in playing some fun games with my kids. Yeah.
So, criticism is futile because it puts a person on the defensive and usually makes him/her strive to justify himself/herself. Criticism is dangerous because it wounds a person's precious pride, hurts his sense of importance and arouses resentment. Any fool can criticise, condemn and complain, and most fools do, but it takes character and self-control to be understanding and forgiving.
Well, there's a fool in each of us, I suppose, at different times. It's
Yes.
very tempting, isn't it, just to go for the jugular?
Oh, yes, I definitely can.
And we know that doesn't work.
No.
And I get people's defensiveness, and I'm like, I just have to, soften the blow a bit. Yes. So, a great man shows his greatness by the way he treats little men. That's very good. I think maybe I could presence, I'm just thinking for myself, when I want to, and it's not like going for the jugular like I want to hurt somebody. It's just, I feel like I just want to get the communication done.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And for me, it's often a frustration.
Yeah.
Something happens and exactly, I feel like I just want to say what I need to say and move on from it. But of course, it's very tactless and upsetting to the other person because I say it in a way that's can be hurtful.
Okay, so compliment sandwich.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. I'm just I don't know how many dogs I'll see to do that with.
Oh, well, I'm sure you'll find them.
Yes.
You're good at manifesting, I'll say.
There you go.
You're creating exactly what you want. So people are emotional. Yes, people. When dealing with people, let us remember we are not dealing with creatures of logic. No. We are dealing with creatures of emotion, creatures bristling with prejudices and motivated by pride and vanity.
Well, also love and kindness.
Yes. And you know, we are very hard on ourselves. So, you know, when somebody criticises us, we're quick to not feel very good.
No, because of course, yes, we've probably criticised ourselves for the same thing and many others many times over.
Yes. You must have created this. Talk about manifesting, because I've had some interesting conversations this week and they're all coming up in this.
Wow, in this conversation.
Reading this.
Wow.
Yes. And, you know, I've had some wins and I've had some things I could have done a lot better.
Yep.
Yes. So the key to influencing others, the only way on earth to influence other people is to talk about what they want and show them how to get it. Right, the secret of success.
Yes.
If there is any one secret of success, it lies in the ability to get the other person's point of view and see things from that person's angle as well as from your own.
Yeah, and that can be a very hard one because it can, you know, depend on what their situation is, because sometimes what their ideas are so far away from your ideas that it can be very difficult to actually get it. But I guess even in the struggle of trying, that's actually giving them some kudos that you're interested in trying to work this out.
We could learn something.
Yes.
As well.
Yes.
So instead of just going with what we already know, we might find what we don't know know. And this is all interesting too, because leading on to our 7 o'clock interview with Cheryl, she's going to talk to us about how we can do this effectively.
Yes, which is great because that's what we need.
Yes, exactly.
We need to know how to do this, you know, because it's got to be authentic too.
Yeah.
And so that it's not an obvious, oh, you're just doing that to me. you know?
Yes.
So, yes. That was actually from FS Blog, all that information we just gave. So, yeah.
So that wasn't Dale Carnegie?
No, that was a different person.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know who they are. All I could find was FS Blog.
Right.
So, yeah. So, because I love going onto the internet and finding these people and these things that fit in perfectly with what we're going to talk about. So, and then just dumping it in and however it turns out, it turns out.
Yes.
While we're on air.
You've been listening to the Two Natural Ladies podcast. Visit twonaturalladies.com.au for more information. Thanks for joining us.